Okay, hello to everyone on Instagram. I've left the title out. The title of today's live stream, though, what this is all about is acceptance, ease, and appreciation. And it's funny because in the beginning I was just going to do appreciation and ease, but the word acceptance kept coming through, and I realized, okay, yes, this is definitely a theme that needs to come up. And it's funny because a card that I've got for today is the letting go card. The letting go card, and this is from the Osho Zen Tarot. And I feel like a part of acceptance, or a big part of acceptance, is letting go of what we don't want in our lives, what isn't helping us. And two more cards I got from the Osho Zen Tarot. So I've been really into the Osho Zen Tarot, and it's funny because I feel like I've just completely influenced the reading, but I got control and mind. Control and mind cards. And so I don't know if people have been in their heads a little bit this week. I definitely have been. And I just want to speak a little about the concept of mind in general. So in yoga, mind is one of two things. It's either the mind that's always busy, racing from place to place, not able to fully still itself, or it's the higher mind where we go into the no-thingness, or the mind above the constant flutterings and thought processes and thought forms that kind of govern the way that we exist. And for so many of us, we're always existing in the mind that's talking, and that's called the mind that is filled with vrittis, which is distractions. But what we do when we go into meditation, or when we go into deep meditation, is going above that mind, outside of control, outside of the need to fix things in a certain place, letting go and trusting that above our minds and above the way that we'd like to fix our lives is an effortless flow state and a bliss state that we can access whenever we want to. As soon as we realize we aren't these fluctuations of thoughts that we're trying to control, we are this blissful state observing the thoughts. Like, I like to use the analogy of a grandparent and a child, and the grandparent is the bliss mind that's holding this child that's nervous and is making its way into the world for the first time and is just a little bit confused about what's happening here. And the higher mind is the grandparent that's like, I've done this many times, don't worry, I'm here for you, fall back on me whenever you need guidance and strength. And I was thinking that we were going to have some solar plexus stuff come through, and funnily enough, so my grandma, she died last year, and she was very into tarot and readings and all of that. And so my mum just came back from Israel with some of her cards, and I got her chakra cards, and two of the cards that I got were the solar plexus chakra. Oh, that's actually throat chakra, but I'm going to start with the solar plexus ones. Two solar plexus chakra cards, and one is confidence. They're both confidence. No, one is confidence and the other is self-worth. And on the back there are two affirmations, and these are such beautiful cards. So on one, I am confident that I can succeed in whatever I choose to do. I know how good I really am. And the other card, I am worth my weight in gold, and I'm worthy of my own love and respect. And coming into the theme of ease and acceptance as well, acceptance of ourselves. When we accept and love all that we're able to do and all that we're able to bring to the world, we are brought into that feeling of I am confident in myself. I'm standing in my body right now and saying I have these qualities that the world needs and that no one else can give the world, because I am the only one version of myself. And I know for myself especially, it's hard sometimes to think, how am I actually going to create something that's new for the world, that hasn't been seen before? And it goes, you know, the voice is nice and caring and is loving, says to me, you're the only version of you that's ever existed on earth. So how could you create something that someone else has already given to the world? And my flatmate, who's an artist, always mentions that, and it really just grounds me in the sense of, yeah, I am unique. We're all unique because we're the only versions of ourselves. And stepping into that confidence and that gold. And it's funny, I'm wearing this lovely golden top, really radiating that solar plexus energy today. It brings us into that appreciation of all we are able to do that no one else can do. And the last one, the last card we've got is the throat chakra. And we have truthfulness, which is an interesting theme to bring up. And it says on the back, the truth remains when I have communicated what is there for me in the here and now and released everything else. So again, that links back to letting go. and allowing ourselves to actually be free of the burden of holding in what we know is true for us. And that's something that's quite difficult to do. When we don't accept ourselves and we don't accept what we're going through, we tend to try to change what we see as what's happening inside of us, or we tend to try and, not necessarily give light or give importance to our inner world. But when we go, I'm going to speak my truth, I'm having a hard time or I'm having a great time, and sorry you guys, maybe in not a great state, but I just want to share this with you and I hope it transfers. We go into that state of actually just allowing ourselves to accept where we're at right now. So I'm feeling very energized for today. We're really dealing with a lot of releasing energy today, which is beautiful, because I felt the energy of this past week has been very, very thick, and I don't know, it feels like we're moving through honey a little bit, and now is the time to just go, okay, I see the patterns coming up, I see these things coming up, let me now release, come into acceptance, come into ease, and appreciate all that I am and all that I give to the world, as well as what the world has for me to appreciate, because there's so much to appreciate outside as well as within. Yes, lovely, ran over. So I'd like you to now come into a comfortable state. Sit somewhere where you can be relaxed, where you can be undisturbed. And you can lie down or sit up straight, however you feel most comfortable. Find that spot and just begin to listen to your body as you come into this deep physical state of relaxation. Now allowing yourself this space to truly hold yourself, to allow the guidance of my voice to hold you, and to just allow everything that's happening right now and accept where you are right now. And let's take a big inhale, breathing light into every cell of your body. Exhale, releasing all density from your being now. Inhale, accepting, trusting, surrendering. Exhale, allow your shoulders to drop down, allow your hips to melt down into the earth. Just begin to be in this moment, in this present moment, with your body. Inhale, accepting, and exhale, surrendering. Allowing peace to now enter into every cell of your body. And scan your body slowly from toe to crown, beginning to release any tension you may be holding. Any tension in your stomach, any tension in your hands. Maybe you notice you were gripping your fingers. Allow that all to just gently flow away. As you breathe in peace into your body and exhale, let it go. Surrender. Allow your shoulders to drop down your spine. Open up your chest. Feel your heart radiating forwards. Feel your jaw begin to soften. Your eyelids soften. And your forehead begin to iron out any creases as you come fully, feeling entirely relaxed and at ease with yourself in this moment. And if you feel thoughts rising up, try to remember the mantra, I am the awareness of my thoughts. I am not my thoughts. I am the awareness of my thoughts. And as if you were watching these thoughts play around in the sky, a vast orange sky with white wisps of clouds. See these thoughts playing in those clouds. And in the same way you'd lie under a tree watching the sky, watching the clouds, with no judgment. Just watch your thoughts in the sky. And as wind carries clouds away, just watch them gently pass. And feel this passive energy you have towards the clouds in the sky, in this orange sky. Feel the passiveness you have to these clouds. Mirror the passiveness you have to the thoughts which pass through you. Inhale, accept. Exhale, surrender, release. And I'm calling in Archangel Raphael, Angel of Healing, Angel of Air, to surround this space with his green energy of light. And calling in Archangel Michael, Protector Angel, Angel of Fire, to surround us with his deep blue cloak of protection. And I'd like you to now come into your stomach space. Feel the energy in your stomach, in your solar plexus. Just becoming aware of what it feels like here. Does it feel tight, loose, empty, full? Just become deeply aware. And again, you are the awareness of your stomach and your body. You are not your body. And inside this space, see a glowing golden ball begin to form. And within this ball, see yourself. And you're surrounded by this glowing light. As you inhale, the light increases and the version of you inside your own stomach is bathed in this golden light that is being created by you now. In your hand, you have a wand or a staff, and you begin to draw a shape in the sky. It could be a circle, a square. And within that shape, see a window into a situation in your life where you're using your creative capacity to the best of its abilities. See the creator in you, the divine in you, working through you in this space. And the light that surrounds the version of you inside your stomach. Feel this light begin to pour into this window and surround this scenario. This scenario where you're using your creative capacity to the best of its abilities. Golden light rain begins to shine down on every part of this scenario. You feel your body in this scenario relax. You feel your heart aligned with your crown, which is aligned with the light coming from above, pouring down into your body and working through you. And see how in your most vivid, creative self, you are guided and held, and you become a conduit for divine source energy and light energy to work through you. Breathe and feel how held and how guided you are whenever you allow yourself to go into a creative capacity, a healing capacity. And notice that the channel that you bring for your creativity is unlike any that this world has ever experienced. Your unique creativity is entirely yours. And see yourself in this scenario, now completing the work. And feel your body relax as you stand and you look back at your project, at all the work you've put into it. And feel pride now enter every layer, level and dimension of your entire being. As you stand with your hands on your hips and your chest radiating out, and you beam at all the work that you've put in and the success of your project. Acknowledge how flowing it was to create this, how easy it was. For this creation is part of your divine imprint on earth. And your body is the best body capable for producing the work that you do. Feel a glow radiate out your entire being. As you give yourself gratitude for becoming a channel for creative energy to work through you. And breathe and allow your body to fully embrace the creative capacities it has, the fire inside of you, which you ignite every time you create. And breathe and accept all you've done before this moment. All the work you've put into this, perhaps the conflict you've had with yourself at times as you've created. Just accept every single moment that led you to this space now, and hold every version of yourself in a golden, glowing light of love. Breathe and feel your body relax. And come back to the version of you within your stomach and see yourself with the same wand slowly drawing around this window and closing the portal to this space. Feeling it seal with a diamond violet light surrounding it. Slowly this portal gets smaller and smaller until you can hold this memory of your creation in your hand, and it condenses down into a jewel of some kind, of any color. Look down and see, what did your portal condense down into? What color is your jewel that you can hold in your hand? Take in the textures, the colors, the beauty and the radiance of your gem, of your jewel. And hold this space within you for this jewel of your creation. And this light emanating from your solar plexus, feel it now flood your entire body in this space that you're in as you begin to become aware of your body in this space, and come back to the room and feel the radiance of your inner fire surrounding you. And as you prepare to leave this meditation, now allowing this radiance to settle down into your heart space, feel that you will bring this radiance, this essence of pure joy, confidence, golden, glowing energy into every interaction that you have and everything that you do. Now allowing this light to soften, coming back into your heart space. As you breathe energy back into your extremities, slowly moving your hands, moving your feet, and beginning to fully come back into this space right now. Becoming aware of the shapes around you, the sounds around you. And in your own time, without any need to rush, slowly open your eyes and smile and feel you have shifted into a much more radiant version of yourself that is your pure essence. There we go. I hope that was very enjoyable. I really feel like the inner fire has been awoken. I'm kind of sweating actually. I haven't got my bell today, but we'll make do. Anywho, I really hope that was very enjoyable for people and that you feel a sense of your inner radiance shining out now to everything and everyone around you. And yeah, I'm so excited to have started these again, and I think I'm going to be keeping on with a regular live session because I just love doing these so much. So catch me again next Wednesday, 12 p.m. And if you're interested in doing a one-on-one guided meditation with me, I'll be putting a description in the comments below, in the description box on Instagram and on YouTube, to access the ability to book a session with me and do a one-on-one. And that's just a way for us to connect together more intimately and for me to hear about what's going on in your life, so that as opposed to tapping into the collective consciousness, because we all are connected to this web of collective consciousness, but you know, we all have our own struggles as well and our own particular things that go on at a certain time. So with the one-on-one sessions, we can really connect to understand what's happening in your life and how can I help you to facilitate your healing best through the incredible practice the incredible practice of healing meditation. Anyways, I hope that was enjoyable. Sending you all loads of love and light and strength and peace and unity and togetherness and all the good stuff. Loads and loads of love your way. Mwah! Goodbye!